So please tell me about this, because I don't know if I find this funny either. So Kerina makes jokes about the paternity of your son?
Yes, it all started when we was at the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was just joking with her, like, yeah, I'll walk out of this hospital right now. This my baby. And she's like, no, that ain't your son. And I'm like, yo, why would you play?
Why are you in the hospital?
Yeah, why you want to play like that?
Yeah.
About me being a daddy.
Why are you in the hospital?
While I'm in the hospital.
Yeah, there's a time and place for certain jokes, and I don't know if that joke that was a time or place. So is that what led you to having all the doubts about your eldest child? Because it started with him first.
Yeah, it started with him first.
So what was your reaction to Kerina when she told you she was pregnant?
My reaction was like, wow, like we was only together for like 3 weeks, and then boom, it's a baby in the picture. And I'm thinking like,
oh wow,
maybe it's because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
I got a good job.
Yeah.
Got my own house. So
yeah.
I thought she was trying to use me, you know.
Yeah, of course. So, and yeah, because 3 weeks and then there's a baby, and you're like, whatever. So did you support Kerina throughout her pregnancy?
Most definitely. Throughout the whole pregnancy, when she had the baby, and I was there at all the doctor's appointments and stuff like that.
So then now let's fast forward to where she made the joke. Why were y'all arguing in the hospital?
I'm like, I'll walk out with the baby. And she was like, that's not your baby. And
but what made you say I'd walk out with the baby? That's what I need to know.
I don't know. I guess I was just ready to go home with him. You know?
Okay.
And she's like, you can't do that. That ain't even your baby. So.
Okay. Yeah. That we all feel this thing of that. Could you imagine? Yeah. So that was for the first child. You two have a second child. Why do you have doubts about that child?
After we went through all the little doubts and little allegations or whatever, boom. Now it's back again. It's happening again because I end up discovering text messages of her meeting up with a guy at a hotel.
Wow.
And all this. And I'm just like, man, I need actual proof. Like, this my son for real.
Yeah. I feel you.
Because you never know.
So my producer told me she wouldn't let you sign the birth certificate. Is that true?
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't let me sign it.
And is that for the second child?
For the first child.
For the first child, okay.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't let you sign the birth certificate for the first child. How did that make you feel?
I was like, why? And she's like, well, just to keep you off child support and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, that ain't really no biggie to me. I want this to be my son. Like,
yeah. I don't think I've ever heard a woman in the hospital say, I don't want you to sign birth certificate so that I don't get support. Does that sound like something anybody's ever said? No, I'm good. I don't need no support. You go on about your business. That just don't sound.
Yeah, like.
You want her to address your list of reasons that you don't believe the children are yours, correct?
Exactly.
And you gave it to my producers. Can I see what this list is? Okay, the list is pregnant too quick. I don't know if that's a reason. You know, if y'all did it, she's pregnant, but told me not to sign the birth certificate. I wrote that one down. Jokes, not the baby yours, wrote that one down. Brought men to the house. I just wrote a text message. She was bringing men to the house as well?
Yeah, she brought a guy to the house while I was at work. And I'm like, wow, really?
What? Hold on, okay, so you know what, because there's always two sides in the story. Were you cheating?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, good, okay. And then y'all have no arrangement of like, y'all could see people, y'all were supposed to be exclusive during that time?
Yeah, we was exclusive at that time.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to hear Kerina's side of this story. So everyone, please welcome Kerina to the show. Hey, Kerina, how are you doing?
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Tell me, how do you feel about what you just heard?
He knows it's his baby. He's just in denial of it. I don't know why you keep on thinking it's not your baby.
Well, because you made him think it wasn't his baby.
Yeah, like, you know.
Let me back up. Let me just back up with you. Did you say to him, jokingly or not, did you say this is not your child?
Yes, I did say it wasn't his child. But I'm always joking around, Karamo. I jokes a
That's
lot.
not, but you don't play like that with me about a child that's supposed to be mine. If he's supposed to be my son, don't joke.
He's just sensitive. He needs to lighten up.
Sensitive, my butt.
I think we all sensitive when it comes to that.
Like, that ain't nothing to play about.
Okay, so if you're saying the joke is one thing, why not have him sign the birth certificate?
I was just joking around, you know, the whole time. I was joking around the whole time.
I don't joke.
He know
I
the
don't
baby
play
birthday.
like that. Nobody in my family. We don't
You play
joke
too
like
much time, but I was joking around
she
with
know
not
my-
signing a birth certificate.
Yeah.
I mean, I
She
had
know
the little
my
doubts.
family,
I had the
like-
little doubts in my head, but I
So
knew.
you had doubts.
I had a little doubts from my past about him signing it, but he signed it anyway.
So were these doubts about because of
But
his
that's
behavior, or
crazy.
was it about because of your behavior and who you engage with?
It was.
Exactly. She don't know because she got dealing with too many dudes at one time.
No,
A female,
I have not
a
dealt
female
with
is not
anybody
gonna
besides
know
him.
who the daddy is. If
No,
you
I dealt with only
juggling.
him.
You can't see
You
what
only
he
dealt
putting
with
back
him.
there.
I only dealt with him.
Okay.
I just didn't let all my friends go when we first got in a relationship because I didn't want to put all my eggs in one batch.
Okay. But why not put them all in the one batch if that's the man that you're saying you were only with?
Because I had to make sure the relationship was real enough.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I should never did that to you, but
So did you have trouble with a different father signing a birth certificate with a different child?
yes, I have in the past. That's why I was kind of skeptical at the beginning, but I was 100% sure. You know how you joke around a little bit, but I was 100% sure.
You know, ain't nobody in here is with you on that with the joking around, okay? Let me be clear. All right. If you think that that's a funny joke or something to joke around with, raise your hand. Okay, so you see nobody in here think that's a joke. Nobody. When you said you had problems with the other gentleman signing the birth certificate for your child, what do you mean? Was he denying your child? Was he trying to give you hassle? What was the problem?
No, I had him sign the birth certificate, and he was not the father.
Oh, okay. So because of that
You never
moment,
know.
you knew that you were in the wrong, and so it probably caused a lot of stress in your life. This time, because there's doubts, you're saying, I don't want you to sign it because you don't want to go through that.
He think it's doubts because of my past, but I'm a changed woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
you never know, man.
So this is what my question is for you. If you say you're a changed woman, why not let him sign the birth certificate?
I did let him sign the birth certificate.
When?
I let him sign it at the hospital. I was joking around.
I snuck down
the
there
whole
and signed
time.
it. You didn't let me sign it.
I let you
snuck and
sign the birth
signed it.
certificate.
No, you did not. I snuck and signed it.
So did you let him sign it for the second child?
Yes, I did.
And how early into the relationship did you learn that you were pregnant, from your recollection?
I found out, well, I reached out to him on Facebook, you know, trying to use him to get a ride to where I needed to go. And that
I was-
actually led it to us, you know, creeping around. And 3 weeks later, I ended up pregnant.
Got it.
I was a nice guy.
Did you just admit that you were trying to use him? He just said that was his fear when you
At
said
the
you were
time,
pregnant.
I kind of wanted to be used because I had just got out of a
You know
little-
what? You know what?
Yeah, like,
Let me tell you something.
yeah. I had just got out of a little relationship. I was kind of single.
But me
you know.
using him, he really captivated my attention.
Listen, we heard him. He said he wanted to trick off, so it's all right. Let him do what he want to do. Hey, nobody matter. Now I get yours. Now
she
listen,
had
that's a
2
different
other-
context.
yeah.
If he was like, I thought we were something different, but he's saying he wanted to be used. Okay, so great. All right. So were you dating anyone else at the time?
No, I wasn't dating nobody at the time. I just had situationships going on. You know, Netflix and chill.
Well, listen, tell me about the text, because I wrote this down. Raymond said he found text messages with another man. Tell me about those.
The text messages with the other man, I mean, I slept around one time, but it was with a condom. He found out about it by reading our text messages. But I know it's not his baby. I know it's, you know, Raymond baby.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
a text message.
Yeah.
That's why I be like, man, you never know though. Like,
You
Yeah.
so sensitive.
no, I ain't. I keep like, you can't joke about it. When it comes to a baby, you can't joke about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's out here going crazy.
This is the thing, because for me, both of you are saying, and I'm tracking, that you weren't in a committed relationship. So you're also saying that this time you want to be used. So for me, you sleeping, it's real. So if you saying you were sleeping with other men, that is your choice, because you all didn't have defined boundaries of your relationship. I heard it. There was no defined boundaries. So I'm not going to judge that. But the part that gets, I think, all of us is when you start joking about the paternity, when you start saying you can't sign this, now it becomes another level. Now it becomes malicious. It feels spiteful in intent. It doesn't feel as if we're communicating and we're on the same page. Now it feels like I'm trying to dupe you into something.
Right.
You do see that though, right?
Yeah, I do see it. And by this being his first kid, well, my first child was his, by us being his first, he more sensitive.
But don't you feel, because you keep using that word, don't you feel that he has a right to be sensitive in this moment?
Yeah, because he don't have no other kids, so you know he love these kids.
Yeah, so he has a right to feel some sort of way about the fact that you're making jokes about that. So I'd probably say stop calling him sensitive because he's allowed to feel this way. Let me ask you this: how is he as a father? Is he a great father?
He's a great father. He's been to all the doctor's appointments. You know, he's signed the birth certificate. He was there for the doctors everywhere.
Yeah. That's a beautiful family right there. I ain't gonna lie, that's a beautiful family. Oh, that's nice. Well, I think it's time to unlock the DNA truth. All right. We've tested 2 children. Raymond, this is your truth to open. This is for your youngest child.
Oh, shoot. Raymond, you are Raymond's biological.
I told you, you are sensitive.
You had me nervous for a while the way you opened up your mouth. I was like, okay. How does that make you feel knowing? It's a weight lift off your shoulders?
Yeah.
It's a weight lift off your
I
shoulders.
ain't know I could be a daddy. It's like, yeah. Oh, man.
Told you
feel,
that.
yeah.
You need to start lightening up and taking them jokes.
That is not, you got, he don't need to lighten up on nothing. That's just not a
yeah,
joke you need to
I
make
just want
anymore.
the jokes to stop, yeah,
You can't play no more.
yeah.
All right, well, you talking about lighten up. Raymond, take a seat for me, please. So in this envelope is a DNA truth for your first child. And so here you go. This is your truth to open, not mine. I'll grab the second envelope.
Raymond, you are Raymond's biological father.
I told you.
I'm really happy that this turned out that you're both those children's father. Because what I would have hated in this moment is for your trust to be broken and for you to have to be heartbroken of these kids that clearly you've been in their lives, clearly you've been involved, clearly you've been a great father, a great man. I'm so glad that all of that was not in vain and that you're not going to be leaving off the stage with some trust issues right now.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you something, Miss Kerina. You need to stop clowning around before this relationship turns into a joke.
Okay.
Seriously. Okay? Because in all sincerity, like I know you keep saying he's sensitive, but as you see, nobody else finds those jokes funny either. And so you have to understand when you plant seeds of doubt, there's a lot of other things that's going to grow. So plant what you want in your relationship. Plant seeds of trust, love, honesty, great communication, clearly. And I don't know everything that's going on in your relationships. From what you're displaying, though, it sounds like he's been a good father. It sounds like that he's showing up for you. And so at least in the co-parenting sense, I'm hoping that y'all can just continue to do this because those boys deserve this. They deserve 2 parents that love them. And so no more jokes, please.
Okay. I apologize to you.
I accept your apology.
Why I feel like she gonna make a joke right when she walk out of here. Right? No, right? She gonna make a joke right when she walk out of here. It's all right. We tried. All right. But congratulations, though. I'm happy for y'all.
Thanks,
Seriously.
Karamo.
Yeah, congratulations. All right, everyone. Thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.